Morning. It's August 30th, and today we're going to be showing you all the steps to extract honey. And I'm already getting buzzed by a bee from Hive 3. They will be getting a new queen in a few days. But today I'm not messing around with that. I should look in there and make sure they're queenless, and if they're not, kill the queen and remove queen cells. But I might have to just come back out tomorrow and do that because today we're focusing on honey. Hi. I already did my little intro.
Mm.
All right, we've got our golf cart here to stack the supers on. Wanna get down, Cop?
No, he's our assistant.
Well, he can. Okay. I'm already getting buzzed by these guys, but I'm not going to mess around with. I probably need to come back out here tomorrow and do the queen nonsense. But I'm not going to worry about it right now. But they are already like.
You didn't bring that deluxe smoker I made you?
I thought you were bringing your smoker.
Okay.
I brought mine. I thought you were bringing yours.
Okay.
Okay. So this is a few steps here. Step 1, make the bees angry. Okay, so this is a fume board, and it would work a lot better if this hive was in the sun. But anyway, you spray. This is called Bee Quick, but there's other brands. But you basically spray this on here, and the bees don't like the smell, so they leave. So first, I'm gonna trip. Supposed to spray it real consistently over the inside of the fume board. It smells like marzipan. My favorite. Okay, so is it going?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, these guys have really localized this. They also like to hang around my hive tool here. I don't know why. Whoa. Okay. Busy bees. All right, so this is the super we want to. Oh no, this is not the super we want to take off. Okay, I gotta pull this off then. This is the one with the comb honey. They haven't done too much in here. Okay, so this is the super we want to take off.
You want me to smoke it?
No.
So that doesn't push him to the bottom?
Well, I mean, this is really going to push him to the bottom. You might want to get out of the way. You're like surrounded by bees. This is an angry hive. Okay, so I was looking online. Last time I did this, I just put it on straight, but I read that if you put it on a little bit diagonally, then they will come out the bottom and the top. So basically, you set this on here, and the bees leave the super because they don't like the smell. You can hear them, and they're getting upset. So basically, you're supposed to leave this on for maybe 5 minutes, maybe less. You can see them all coming out. See in the corners here, you can see them coming out. And you can hear them. Unhappy bees.
like?
I don't know. So a lot of bees. Okay, while that was going on, I checked Hive 1, and they have a pretty full super. So I think we're going to pull that too, and just take what we can from it. Okay, so.
Smoke this thing or not?
Hmm?
I smoke this or not?
Sure.
But the smoke does work. Like,
I made a big mess in here when I was looking at the frames. I also don't have another super to put on here. I mean, I do in the garage. Can you smoke the front of this?
yeah. Wow. I don't know if I.
Right in front of the camera again. I really should get a super for this. I mean, we're going to bring it back out, but I wonder if I should go grab an empty one.
You want to.
Yeah.
There's two here, right?
Right.
You want to just throw one on there? Or is that
We're taking one of them.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to put the fume board on here.
Okay.
I'm going to put the fume board on the next hive, and then I'm going to go get a super to put on hive 1.
Okay.
That's the plan. So I already took the brood box off of this one while we were waiting for that fume board. What did I do with my spray? I've misplaced the marzipan spray.
Can't be that far away. Here
I
it
know.
is, right here.
Okay. All right. All right, I'm going to take the wagon and go get a super to put on this hive.
Okay.
You want to spray the top of that so I can put the super on? Or not spray, smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty empty actually. Okay.
Some need help.
I got it. Just do that.
Yeah. There's not much in that one. That's the best one so far.
Okay, and this one is not going. So. And then I need to combine these back together, but not today.
Yeah.
I might come back out here tomorrow because there's some stuff I have to do. This hive,
yeah.
and then hive 3. I gotta.
What are you gonna just put both brood boxes on the bottom?
No, I'm gonna. There's a lot of empty frames in both of them, so I can probably just make one brood box and put some nectar in the freezer. Okay, one more. Hive 5 has a nice honey super chew. So we're not going to be pulling every frame from all of these. None of them have 10 full frames, but what we will do is just pull what is ready and leave what's not. And then we'll give it back to them. Not sure where I was aiming that camera. Okay. The full one. Actually, don't know if this is the full one or not. All right, I think probably good enough here. There. Noisy, but I don't see a lot. These. You want to smoke that real quick?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to go up to the house and brush off whatever bees are left on there. There he goes. And then we'll go from there. Okay, so we're going to have a look at these frames and see if we need to brush any bees off. But it kind of looks like we don't need to. Then we're going to carry them into the garage, where I have 2 fans set up to blow between them. And then I'm going to test the moisture content on a few of the frames to see if we need to give them a couple of days by the fans. If the moisture content's okay, then we'll extract today. Right?
I'm with you.
All right, so even though I'm not going to extract every frame, I do want the bees off of every frame. You know?
Yeah.
So
you hold them up one at a time.
It doesn't look that bad. There's no bees.
There's a couple in there.
I think we might be okay.
I agree.
Fans will probably blow them out.
Yeah.
But then they'll be in the garage.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't really see. Just brush those ones off the top there.
I've done that a few times too.
Yeah,
they always like get gone.
All right, so next I'm going to get out my refractometer and test some capped and uncapped parts to see where we're at with our moisture content. Okay, all showered now. There's a bee right there on the phone. So I got stung right as we were coming inside. I took my suit off and took my boots off, and a bee stung me through my sock on my foot. So that doesn't feel very good right now. Anyway, moving on to the next step. This is a refractometer, and it tells you what the moisture content of liquids is. And I found out yesterday that you have to calibrate it. I did not know that. So the way you calibrate it is you put some olive oil on it and you turn this little knob until the olive oil shows 27% moisture. So I did that. And then I tested some of my honey from the last time we extracted because I was a little worried about the moisture content, and it turns out it was fine. It was like 17 and a half or something like that. So what I want to do now is test a few random samplings from these boxes to see where we're at, because if it's too high, I might have to leave them here with these fans for a few days. If it's okay, then we will finish the extraction process today. So the way you do it is you take I just use a little toothpick or something, and you put the honey on this part here, smush it down, and then you look through here, and I don't really know if there's any way I could possibly, like, I don't even know where the camera is on this, the selfie camera. Is that it right there? Yeah, maybe. Okay, so, oh dear. So the line on the right has to show like less than 18%. I don't know, that's really difficult to show through there, but I will do my best to show it. So let's try it. In this box so I can get it some frames. So what I want to do is sample like a little bit that's not capped, because my theory is, and some other people in my comments have agreed with this, it's really hard for the bees to cap it off in Florida because um, because it's so humid. All right, so this is showing about 18 and a half. Make that show on the camera. 18 and a half, that's not great. Okay. All right, so I guess we'll leave these sitting here with the fans for a few days. We'll revisit this in a couple days. Good morning. It is September 1st, and we've had the honey supers sitting in the garage for 2 days. We did switch out what fans we were using to dry them out. We went and bought 2 of these box fans from Walmart and put one at either end of the row of supers. And so we should be a lot more dry now. I'm going to be honest, I didn't test it because if we don't pull these today, it's not going to get done. So we're pulling them, and I'll test the moisture when we're all done and hope that it's in the right range. If not, I believe you can just leave the jars open and have the fans run across the jars. So we might do that. So we're all set up here. We've got our extractor. This holds 3 frames. I've got the bucket with filters here. So this is 2 different layers of filter, 2 different widths or whatever. And then this is like a paint strainer, which is a really fine mesh. So it goes through 3 filters before it gets into the bucket. I've got all my jars clean and ready over here. I've got a lot of jars, so I'm hoping we are good. Yeah, so we're not going to be pulling every frame from these supers because some of them are not ready, but quite a few of them are. So it's probably at least twice as much as we got last time, maybe 3 times as much. So we'll see what happens. So I saw a YouTube video of somebody using one of these carving knives to cut the wax off the wax cappings off. So Jason's going to try that. And I'm going to use the uncapping fork because that seemed to work really well for us last time. Yeah, so you ready to get going here, love?
Yep. All right. Where do you want me to start?
Well, you're going to have to sit there because that cord, unless you want to take macros of me uncapping first. Sure. Okay. You know what I need is a hive tool. Okay. A little warm in here, but you can't open the doors because then we would have a lot of bees. All right, so I'm skipping some of these because they are not fully capped. All right, so this is, I believe this came from Hive either 3 or 5. This is the one where the part that's capped has nectar in it, and the ones that are not capped are basically empty cells. They're dry. So even though these aren't full frames of honey, should be good to spin out because the part that's not capped is not full. So everything that's on here should be ready to go. You can tell these are a lot drier, like just by looking at them. Good?
Looks good.
All right, so I'm going to use this uncapping fork here.
All right, hold on, I've got focusing time lag.
I've got a filter on here as well because honey will come out of these wax cappings that we end up with in here. So last time I think I filled like 2 whole jars just out of the what was with the wax cappings. So you can get quite a bit of honey out of there. And this is not like a huge amount of honey here, but probably more than what we think, though. The other side.
Just turn the whole thing toward me a little. Yeah, there you go.
Oops. I should probably put the lid on. We're gonna have like honey everywhere. It's really flying out here. You might have to stand on the other side, Alex.
Why?
Because it's wobbling all over the place.
I thought you meant because of some sort of view.
No, to keep it still.
That's honey.
Yep. So this is what it looks like after it's been spun out. No more honey in the cells. So we're flipping these so that the side we haven't done yet is pointed towards the outside of the spinner here. Yep, looks good. Okay, so I am just going to set these like this until we get the rest out of this box. So it's easier to get the other ones out. All right, so we're going to open this up so that it can start filtering here because the honey is about up to here. And so we want it to start draining down into this bucket instead of just collecting in the
All right, I'm ready.
extractor.
Go.
Alrighty, that's honey. When you're ready, I need you to stand on these. Yeah, that seems to work really well.
Yeah. And also, like, everything is like perfectly flat. Like, the
Yeah, that's great.
maybe you should get a spoon to sample the honey for dramatic effect.
Can you do it? My hands are really,
No.
really sticky. Okay, so we're just gonna leave that. Leave these.
All right. What would you like from me?
I need that driven back.
Okay.
Like just put it right in the middle so I can take them on either side.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna change and suit up.
I'm gonna.
Something sticky and gooey on my microphone. What do you think it is?
I don't know, what could it be? Hi, so I just came back from a crazy experience at the hives, which is a subject for a different video. But anyway, this bucket's full about to here. I have to admit, I thought we were going to get probably twice this much, and we didn't. So that's okay. So we're going to fill some various size bottles, and then I need to clean all this stuff up. Right now there is a massive swarm of bees outside this door. They were attacking the golf cart because the golf cart had the wet supers on it, and then they kind of followed me back up here when I drove the golf cart back up with nothing on it. And now they're all just outside this door. So we haven't even taken the extractor out the door yet because I probably have to suit up to do that because it's really a craziness out there. So anyway, we're gonna bottle some honey. And then I will probably test the moisture content, and if it's still high, I might just leave these bottles like open here and have the fans run across them for like a day or two and see if that helps. Anyway, this honey is darker than the last batch we had, which is interesting because I thought, you know what, that other was the palmettos, you know, the saw palmettos, and this might be from like the sable palms, which maybe is a little darker. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. You ready? That is darker. I'm gonna pull this out a little further. It's good. It's a little stronger than the last batch we had. Let's see. this jar was from the last time we extracted, so you can see the difference in the color. I believe this honey was from the saw palmettos, and these are from the sable palms.